Good morning. It's Lisa. Long time no see. Today is Sunday. It is January 3rd, 2021. And I'd like to start off by saying happy birthday to my brother-in-law, Steve. He is, I believe, 59 today. If you are new to my channel, hi, welcome. I'm glad you're here. If you've been with me from the beginning or, I don't know how long ago, it's been about 3 years now. Hi, and welcome back. I do a podcast. It should be weekly, sometimes more than that if I have other things to show. And I talk about crocheting and yarn sales and other podcasters that I love to watch or that are new and that we need to watch and help support. I talk about life happenings. There's lots of stuff that I chat about. So this one, I don't know how long it's going to be. The kids were picked up. My preacher came and picked them up and took them to church for me because I actually had therapy this morning already. And as soon as this kicks in, this is why I have this is my ice pack. So I have my ice pack on. So we'll see how far I can get through this without having to stop. I think for the last 6 days I've been doing quite well. It's very difficult to keep my arm still. I'm just not that person. But it has to be done. It's crucial to my healing. It's crucial to my mobility. So I am really, really doing what I'm supposed to be doing. It's not easy. Oh, it's not easy. Sorry, I got to shift. Hold on. Every time sometimes it just kind of, it's got to be at a certain degree down here or it's going to drive me nuts. So what I'm going to do, I'm sure I mentioned it in maybe a community, just a video. Oh, sorry, I've already messed it up. Now, I can't be messing up my hair because one-handed is kind of, I had Abby try. That didn't work out so well, so I'm still doing it. But anyway, I put it in the community that I had been trying to upload videos, and then I tried a different video formatting for editing and everything. I didn't like it at all. And the little, like right up here in the corner, or up here in the corner somewhere, it was showing where it was from. I like my screen to be clear unless I want a message to come through for you guys. So I didn't like that either. So I deleted that off my iPhone. So we're just trying again strictly with YouTube. But I've been having a problem with sound. I don't know what's going on. I always turn my phone on silent. The volume is always turned up. So I haven't done anything different. But every single time there's no volume. So I'm really hoping that this works. I did a practice video and started, played it over, and I heard the voice, and everything was right, nothing was off. The voice to audio was perfect. So I'm hoping that happens this time around as well, because I just get frustrated and I just don't even want to be bothered with it because I got other things to do. I can update you when my daughter can do it on her phone, whatever. We'll figure it out. But it's frustrating when I've been using something for so long and then all of a sudden it decides it doesn't want to work. So with that being said, I have tried several times to do a box of donations that I received from Rhonda and her mom. I did not get her mom's name. And Rhonda, if you told me your mom's name, I do apologize. But I would love to show you guys what they made. I'll just go through them quick because I can't lift the box, but it's a pretty good sized box. And bless their hearts, they labeled everything on the outside and everything's in a bag. So Abby opened everything up for me so that I can, kind of show you guys. I don't know about putting it back in the bag, but I'm going to take it out of the bag and show you. Yeah, so there is one set that the 7-year-old foster daughter, she is at church, as I said earlier, but there was a hat and scarf here that she really liked. So she wore that to church, but when she comes home, I can take a picture of it, or on my next video, if I remember, I'll show it to you because she really liked it, and I didn't want to tell her no, so I let her have it. So thank you, Rhoda. You know what? I keep wanting to say Rhonda or Rhoda, but I think it's Rhonda. I'll make sure that it's the right one because I'm saying Rhonda, so we're sticking with that because my mother always told me, go with your first, whatever your instinct tells you. So her and her mom did incredible work. Between the two of them and Gloria, who has also donated a bunch of items, as you well know when you look at the past donations. You guys are just wonderful. So thank you so much for that. With these, because I've gotten so much, I am going to give some of these hats, some of the adult ones, because a lot of times there's not a lot for women. No, that's wrong. They're not a lot for men. There's extra for women and little girls. But my friend Carla, hi Mike, hope you guys are well. She has a donation with her church as well. And they have like a house for, or a space to rehabilitate adults, and most of them are male. So there's some really nice blue and brown hats in here, and some green ones as well, that I would love to send to Carla. So Rhonda, if you and your mom don't mind, I would love to just send her some in a box so that she can have some as well. I'd love to show you, I don't know, you guys bear with me for a second. I'm going to move this and see if you can look, oh, if you can look outside. We got snow. Quite a bit. We got 5 inches last night. It's beautiful. I absolutely love the way, oh yeah, that's really washing it out. Let's move it around. I really love the way the snow looks. It's just the most beautiful of, one of the most beautiful of God's creations. I love looking at it. I know it's treacherous and it can be like ruined once it gets touched or driven on. It's horrible and ugly, but it is absolutely a wonder to behold. And when, we don't have neighbors in our backyard, so it's just nice and clean and everything's on the trees. It's just beautiful. So I hope wherever you are, if you have snow, that you're home safe and sound and nice and snugly warm. If you're out working, because I know a lot of you have, it's like 11:28 right now, and I've already been to therapy this morning. So yeah, I had to get out, and Jack's been driving my Yukon and been getting me back and forth. And sometimes I have to wait an hour, but I just play on my phone because he has to be at work so early. I made them make him as, whatever was available, the earliest available time. So some of my appointments were like at 8, between 8 and 8:30, and Jack has to leave for work at 7. So he drops me off, and I just play on my phone, watch a movie or whatever, till my therapist shows up. And then my in-laws come and pick me up and bring me home, because I cannot drive for 6 weeks. So they've been great. And so what I was getting around to, I know I just kind of ramble, but if you guys are looking for crocheting, remember, I cannot crochet right now, but I am going to show you some crocheted items that were donated, like I said before. So I'll show you that, and then I will update you and kind of talk about my shoulder. So at that point, I will, tell you in the video, okay, I'm not talking about crocheting anymore. Now it's just strictly shoulder, and then I'm going to sign off. So watch it to the end if you want. I would love it if you do, because if you know anybody who's had rotator cuff surgery or is going through it, I don't know if I could help you, but I will definitely explain all that later on in the video after I show you these beautiful donations that I received. Another sip of coffee. I am really glad that I practiced left-handed. There's a lot of stuff I'm just whipping through. Jack's amazed. So here's one bag with hats. And then there's another one just like it, this same size. She has everything bagged up underneath. And then there are several sizes like this that have hats and scarves or hats. So I'm gonna like try to make a pile if they fall to the floor. I've got a blanket down here, so if anything falls, they won't get dirty. So the first one, absolutely adorable. I believe this one was made by Rhonda herself. I don't think her mom made this. I think that's how it goes. Rhonda, if you could please tell us in the comments below. I know I've spoken with you a couple of times, but I'm using my phone, so I can't look it up. But I think if I got it right, I think you told me that your mom did the baby sets as well, and then you helped with the hats and scarves and sets. So if I have it wrong, please let me know. So this one says girl baby set. There's a blanket, a bib, and a hat, and then booties. So I'm not gonna take the blanket out because that would require unfolding, but it's a really pretty pink and white blanket. It's that fleece, feels really nice. And then we have a little baby hat. And the super, super cute, look at these. Aren't these adorable? And then a crochet bib. I would love to get the pattern for this if you guys have it. Isn't that great? I love it. And then, like I said, it also comes with a blanket. Okay. This thing's, okay, so we're gonna sit that there. Here's a blue one. Sorry, I got, oh, here we go, a gray. There's the gray one. I keep wanting to say blue. So there's a gray one. It looks exactly alike. I'm not gonna take this out of the box or out of the bag, but isn't that wonderful? And everything's labeled. And so these are hats. I'm gonna try to go through them as quickly as I can. I'm gonna take them out. Just be patient with me. I'm getting it. I'm gonna get it. Okay, so, all right. So here we go. And this is nice and tight. I don't know what's, this looks, anyway, there's that one. She picked some beautiful colors. Nice and bright. And then the pink ones. There's gonna be some happy little kids. And I showed the snow because I've got all these wonderful hats, and someone's gonna come to the house tomorrow and pick them up and take them to our building, our Webster building. There's this one. And I didn't count them. I'm sorry. Probably should have. Oh, I like this one. And there's that. She was busy. You guys, I just really don't know what to say other than thank you. It seems like such a minuscule word when, you know, you guys are making sure that families have warmth on their heads. And okay, that's not going in that box either, in that bag either. So you know what? I'm just gonna stack them up here nice and neat, and the kids can put them back. That'll be like a little job for them to do. So these are the ones that I would also like to, that I would definitely like to donate as well, because they are adult and they're like shades of blue, so men can wear these. Look at that. And they're soft. I love this one. This looks like a Bag O' Day pattern. I'm not sure if it is. It just looks very similar. I love this one. Love this two-tone. This kind of looks like the Bernat Pop. There's that. All right. Let's get another bag here. Okay, and this one, so like I said, they're all, the bags are labeled. This says girl hat scarf, age 8 to 10. Which I thought is great because they're going, like I said, they're gonna go right back in there. And it makes it so much easier when they're already labeled because, you know, everything is done by size. When the donations come in, they're put by size and by sex. So this will be a lot easier for them to just go, oh, okay, we have a little girl, let's get her a scarf. So there's the scarf and there's the hat, which is awesome. So I'll just sit that right on top. I'm glad she opened all this up. This makes it a lot easier for me. I'll just slip right out of the bag. Okay, this says, oh, a girl's poncho, age 4 to 5. I didn't know there was a poncho in there. Look at this. Hold on, I'm sorry, I can't do it justice by holding it out. Let me see. If I hold it this way, look at how adorable. It's so cute, and it's got the little tie in the front. Oh, you guys, some little girl's gonna be so happy. I love it. I love that she's got everything labeled. Okay, so let's do this one. This is a hat and a scarf, just like the pink one. So I'll just keep that in because it looks just like that one, same age. This is man hat and scarf. And there's the hat. And there is the scarf. Very nice. And I've got this, it's folded in half. So that's enough to go around. Boy, this is really gonna come in handy since we have all that snow now. So yeah, so I have a feeling that these are gonna be passed out fairly quickly. Is this open? Oh, all right, one's not open, guys. This is a boy's hat and scarf. It's green, there's the hat, and then there's just a scarf to go with it. So I'll put that there. Did they close up? Okay, hat and scarf, brown. I'm sorry if there's a glare. I'm trying to, that's a brown one. And this one, oh good, one's open. Ooh, this one is man hat, look at that. Beautiful, I love ivory with green. And then the matching scarf to go with it. You guys, just so beautiful. Thank you so, so much. Man, I just can't wait to get them picked up. So we can get started and there we go. That's beautiful. And then the matching scarf. I feel like I'm gonna be Popeye because I'm using my left hand so much. It's gonna be like so much bigger than my right one. Although I'm exercising every day. So this is Poncho, age 8 to 10. And this is absolutely beautiful. Now this feels and looks like Flicka yarn that you can get at Hobby Lobby. If I am right, this is beautiful. I've used the yarn, but I've never used this color, but that's what it looks like. Looks like it's probably a blend of cotton and some other yarn, or some other fiber. So, so pretty. Man, you guys, it's just awesome. That is so gorgeous. Let me get a close-up of those colors because they are so pretty. Look at that. Oh my gosh. You guys really just thank you so much. Oh, here's another one. This one is blue. Age 6 to 8. Another poncho. Look. Oh my gosh. So soft. I don't know what yarn you use, but this is really, really soft. It's so soft and squishy. I love seeing all this big pile of stuff. It just does my heart so well. Ooh, this is cute. This looks familiar, this yarn. So there's that, and then matching hat. So this could be for a guy too. So, oh yeah, it says man on the oh, excuse me. Sorry guys. Gotta shift a little bit here. Okay. All right, sorry about that. So yeah, this is really nice too. I like the color. So let's slide over. I'm gonna pick, there's a few left, and then I'm gonna start throwing them back in the box. All right. So this is a boy set. I'm just gonna leave this one in. It is, I love the way it worked up on the pattern. Look at that. So a hat and scarf set. And we have another blue hat and scarf set. This is for a boy also, age 8 to 10. This one is gorgeous. I've used this color before. I think it's an, see, I say I've used it before. I want to say it's an I love this yarn, but I could be wrong. But it's super soft, and I love the color. So this is for a little girl, 10 to 13. Oh my gosh. Thank you guys so much. I mean, really. Little boy's hat, 10 to 13. And another poncho. This one I have to take out to show you. I don't know what yarn, but wow. Look at that. And see the little ones, the little girls especially, my 7-year-old, she loves bright colors like this. She's into unicorns. You know, I guess that's typical because my 7-year-old Jordan is into unicorns as well. So, yeah, isn't that cool? I wish I could show you the whole thing. I should have had Abby put this on a hanger, but you get the idea. It's a poncho and it is beautiful. If you know what colorway you guys use, what yarn this was, if anybody can recognize that, please let me know. Because, you know, that's beautiful. You know how I feel about my, well, I like all colors, but I don't know. Let me do half. So there we go. Look at how gorgeous that is. Oh my goodness gracious. That is so pretty. Did I show everything? I want to make sure I didn't forget anything at all. Okay. So that was the last one. So Rhonda and Rhonda's mom, you guys are awesome. Gloria, I got a bunch of stuff from you. You're awesome. Thank you all. I've gotten so much from so many people. And if I didn't say your name, you are definitely included because I appreciate you guys so much. And, you know, you've helped out several of my clients alone, not to mention, you know, clients from the caseworkers that I work with and the other housing caseworkers and everyone. It's just, I just really appreciate you guys doing this. And I did have, someone sent me a message about the Secret Santa. I have not received my box yet, but keep in mind, I haven't been to my P.O. box in like 2 weeks. So I will tomorrow, I will send my daughter over there. If there's anything there, I will open it up on camera like I'm supposed to. But with the surgery and everything, I just haven't, you know, everyone's been trying to take care of me and the kids and make sure that we've, you know, everybody's eating and everything. So I didn't even think to say, hey, can somebody go check my post office box? So yeah, but they will check. And as soon as that is done, if the box should be there. I mean, it's the 3rd of January. So I would love to do a video and show you guys how that is doing. Okay, so now we are 20 minutes in. It's just a few seconds before it'll be 21 minutes. So now this is strictly surgery talk right now. So 21 minutes, you know, has been about the donations, and now we're gonna talk. So I had my surgery. It's hard to get comfortable, guys, and I keep getting these little, hold on. I might have to change my my ice pack. Okay, so I had surgery December 28th. They had a cancellation, so they actually called me and asked me if I wanted to come in earlier. I was supposed to be number 4. I ended up being the 2nd person. And, you know, that was perfectly fine with me. I did get a block, so my entire arm was numb for about, oh my gosh, let's see. I think my surgery was at 9:30 Monday morning. And so by 9:30 the next morning, so it was almost 24 hours. So around 8:30, 9 o'clock, I started feeling the block wearing off, which is really good because they were telling me initially 16 to 18 hours. I do have a high pain tolerance, so I wasn't going to get the block at all, but the anesthesiologist was like, well, just get it done, you know, because you've never had shoulder surgery. And I go, but knee surgery, that sucker hurt. I'm just telling you. So, but, you know, it's because range of motion and everything and therapy. So I went ahead and had the block done. I am so glad that I did, because even though my pain tolerance is kind of high up there, let me tell you, I was feeling it when it was wearing off. And of course, the pain meds makes me sick to my stomach, even though they say, well, you got to take it with food. Well, I took it with food. It still upsets my stomach. It's not the best. So I have only been taking it for 1 pill 1 hour before therapy, and then 1 pill 1 hour before I try to get some sleep. I don't take it in between that. I just use the ice pack. I don't even take Tylenol. And that's me. Please understand, when I say this, this is based on me and my needs, no one else's. I don't compare myself to anyone else because I am not anyone else. I am me. So when you hear me saying this stuff, you know, I don't want to hear back, well, you're supposed to take your medicine. You are supposed to take your medicine as needed. I don't need to take it. I don't take it. That's just how it is. I mean, I just threw away medicine that I needed that they gave me for my knee surgery. And that was like 5 years ago. And then I had the revision 3 years ago. Just don't need to use it. I don't feel like putting, you know, narcotics into my system to stop pain if I'm not in pain. So with that being said, no scolding, because believe me, I'm uncomfortable, but it's not painful. I mean, let me see if I can, I know I can. Hold on. Let me back this up a little bit and I will show you guys. All right. So here it is. I've got this right here, kind of goes, it's not supposed to go over my boob area, so excuse me, you guys. But this is my ice pack, okay, that I wear. This is my sling that does not come off except to shower or to do my exercises. Other than that, it has to be worn continuously. I've got extra ice packs, which is awesome because I kept my ice packs from when I did have my knee surgery. Those things are, because I just continuous, just as soon as these cool off, I'm taking them out and I'm putting more ice on there. And I'm hoping I think I'm healing pretty good. I'm healing pretty well. I just don't know. But anyway, because the stitches are itching, they're like driving me crazy. So I'm rubbing them. The bandages are off. They came off on day 2. And I purchased, my husband bought, what did he buy? Waterproof clear bandages. So I have 3 incisions. I have a little one here, and then right here, there's like a 2.5-inch incision, and then another smaller one. There are stitches in all 3. I get those taken out on Thursday the 7th. That's when I go back for my my post-op. Hold on. I cannot let my vanilla biscotti coffee go to cold. I'm just saying. That was a special treat just for me, and I love it. So when I woke up, in recovery, they told me that I had to have therapy the next day. So I had surgery Monday, and sure enough, I was in therapy on Tuesday morning, bright and early at 8 o'clock. Because everything was so tight in there, they had to do a manipulation during the surgery. So the surgery took longer than the initial 45 minutes to an hour, because everything had to be, he had to loosen it up just to get everything in there and get it all repaired. So what I'm doing is 7 days of straight therapy. And then after the 7th day, which will be tomorrow, nope, it'll be Tuesday. Tuesday will be the 7th day, because I started on Tuesday the 29th. So after Tuesday, then I have therapy Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for 18 sessions. And then I go back to the doctor, and then we'll see how that's doing. How my range of motion is, and how everything is, and how I'm healing up. I can say, okay, because I knew I was having the surgery, and I told you guys my surgery date. I was excited because I really needed to get this done. So he repaired everything that needed to be repaired, did the manipulation during surgery, and I had already practiced getting dressed. I can pretty much do everything without help. I can dress myself without help. I went out to Sam's Club and I bought, this sounds weird, but I bought men's sweatpants. And I bought them because when you go to ladies' sweatpants, number one, a lot of times you're not going to find them with pockets deep enough for my phone. So I'm not carrying anything. I'm not going to strap a purse on my shoulder or anything. So men's sweatpants, these are perfect. They were on sale for like 13 bucks. They have zipper pockets, and they also have pockets. Now my cell phone, which I'm on, I don't know, it's about 5 inches long, 4 or 5 inches. It fits in that pocket, and I still have plenty of room. So when I'm sitting, I don't have to worry about it falling out. I have 2 pairs of sweatpants that are women's sweatpants, and that's what's happening. The pockets are so low that when I put my phone in there, they just pop right out. And they have leggings. I don't want leggings. If I want to dress myself, so I don't want to have to put leggings on, because there's no way you can do that with one hand. So, leggings require that they're, like you put them on like stockings. I didn't want that. And they tell you, the first thing they tell you to do is to get loose fitting clothes. So today is actually the first day I'm wearing a t-shirt. I had lots of tank tops and a couple of camis that were spaghetti strapped that I wore. And then I still have plenty of those because I bought one in practically every color. I did used to manage a clothing store. So I bought everyone, when they went on sale, that's what I would buy. So I have plenty, but I thought, oh, you know what? It's kind of cold in here. Let me see if I can wear a t-shirt. So time to shift. So I did not have to go out and buy shirts, but I did go and buy a couple more pairs of sweatpants because I just didn't own any. And you don't want to put on jeans, and Jack's working all the time, and I don't want the kids helping me get dressed if they don't need to. So that works perfectly fine. So now I have a pair of pants for every day of the week. I just went downstairs, did some laundry. So there's a lot that I can do. There's just the thing that I can't is I just have to keep this in a sling. I can't use my hand for any reason at all other than like therapy. They gave me this little squeezy ball, like a stress ball to use that I have to squeeze so that the muscles don't get all messed up. Since you have to keep it in a sling for so long, they're worried that you could get lock elbow. So I take the sling out and I do an exercise where I just let it rest, my arm rest at my shoulder, and then I pick it up with my palm up, and then when I go down, the palm, my hand's down. So I come up this way and then I go down this way. And so I do that, and then I'm squeezing the ball as I'm doing that to keep my arm strong. Now, range of motion numbers, I can't give you any of that right now because they didn't tell me what they were. I know they measured on Tuesday when I had my first therapy session, and they're going to measure again this Tuesday because the doctor wants to know, you know, how I did between there and between now and then, or then and now. But I have also, they sent me home with a few exercises that I'm allowed to do. Because they had to do a manipulation, I couldn't do all the exercises, so she X'd them all out and starred the ones I was allowed. So I can do the pendulum, and that's just, you know, letting your arm just kind of dangle and just moving your body and just letting it sway back and forth. So I do that a lot, and then I put my arm on the table and lean forward as I'm letting my arm go, and that helps with the range here. So it helps loosen up the muscles that are there. So I'm doing, you know, everything that I'm supposed to be doing. And the thing that I found interesting, this part, it's well worth it. Okay, I know it's been 11 minutes, but let me tell you. So because I'm just now, I don't want to be bothered with my hair. Oh, something's going off. No one's here, so sorry about that. This is music going off someone's phone, probably Abby. But anyway, the lady asked me if I was, the hat, she says, that's a really cute hat. Did you make it? Or you know, something to that. What did she say? Now I'm trying to remember. Oh, no. So she thanked me for the hat. I had to remember which hat I was wearing. So I was wearing my newsboy hat that I got from, that I made from Moogly.com. I did that hat. It's burgundy, so I wear it a lot. And I had more hair then, and my head was bigger. I don't know, because it's like huge now. It was my first one I'd ever made. So I probably did make it a little too big, but that's my go-to hat because it can cover up my entire head and I don't have to worry about doing my hair. So I was wearing this hat. I thanked her and I said, I can't wait to get back to crocheting because, you know, I miss doing that. I get home from work or when I'm off on the weekends, I can get my projects done. And she looked at me, I kid you not, she says, why can't you crochet? And then I'm like, I just assumed that I couldn't because you guys told me I'm not supposed to use my hand. She says, you're supposed to use your hand because we want the blood flowing up the arm. She says, you're not allowed to use your arm. She's like, you're not allowed to lift it. You're not allowed to lift like anything at all. She's like, and it has to stay in the sling unless you're resting. So if you want to take it out of the sling when after you're done doing your exercises to see if you can crochet, then you can do it. So I'm going to let that sink in for a second. Yeah, sink it in. So you heard me. This therapist told me that if I thought that I could crochet without moving my arm, that I could do it. So the next day I went to therapy with a ball of yarn and a crochet hook because I wasn't going to do anything if I thought that I was going to hurt myself. So I told her I'm a knifer. I said, do you know anything about crocheting? And she says, I do, because she says, I crochet a little bit and I also knit. And I said, okay, so I hold my needle like a knife, like this. I don't hold it like this, okay? I said, but does that make any difference at all? She said, if anything, I think it would be better. So I'm holding the crochet hook in my right hand and I'm holding the thing of yarn, put the yarn on the hook and everything. So I took my arm out of my sling. I'm just getting comfortable. Yeah. So I took my arm out, let it rest next to my side, like I've been doing this whole time I've been crocheting when I knew something was wrong with my shoulder. Set it down, laid it on the thing, and I said, let me show you how I was doing it before my surgery. So then I just started to work on I don't know. I think it was a divine hat. I just, just made a thing and just started doing it. And so I'm sitting here and she's watching me and she's watching my arm and how it's not even moving because most of the work's being, so basically what I'm doing is holding onto the hook and letting my left arm do the work. She said, if that's how you're going to crochet, she says, go right ahead and do it. She checked with the doctor and he said that was perfectly fine. He said, I just want to stress with you not to use your arm. And I said, okay, not a problem. So have I crocheted since then? No, because in the back of my mind, I'm kind of terrified. But I will see the doctor. Like I said, I'll see him on Thursday. And I'm going to take that same ball of yarn and I'm going to take that same hook and I'm going to show him. Not that the therapist doesn't know what she's talking about, but I'm just thinking, I just had this mindset that I was not going to be allowed to crochet at all for the first 6 weeks. Now, if the doctor himself and the therapist are telling me that I can do this with minimal use of my arm, which I kind of already know because it's not like I was lifting it up when I was making blankets. I was just flipping it over with my left hand and just working it. So basically everything that I've been doing, only this time I'm doing it because I'll leave it in the sling. I'm going to try it after I talk to the doctor on Thursday and he sees, how it's not being moved. The therapist today, after 5 days, so 5 days now, she says that my range has gotten a lot better since just seeing her 3 days ago. Because she's my weekend therapist because it was New Year's Day and then yesterday and today. So Friday, Saturday, and today, I had to see her. And then the regular therapist that I've been seeing Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I see her again tomorrow and throughout this whole mess of therapists, of therapy. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But I just thought that was really interesting because, everybody was like, well, don't do anything. Don't do whatever they tell you. Okay, well, if they're telling me that I can crochet and not hurt myself, I'm sorry, guys, but I'm going to try it. If you can, now, before you say anything, think about this. If all I'm doing is holding a crochet hook, it's in my sling, I'm holding a crochet hook, and I can sit here and I can crochet without even moving this arm, just my wrist, and that's what they want. They don't want you just sitting there not using your arm at all or your hand. They want your hand used, hence the ball they give you to squeeze. They want you wiggling your fingers like this to keep the blood flowing. That's very, very important. I mean, I can't stress that enough because they stress that to me so much. It is crucial to healing. It's crucial to everything, to not getting blood clots. You have to keep that flow going. So we'll see what happens. If I try it and don't like it, if it's too uncomfortable, if it's anything more than what I've already been doing, then of course I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do anything to hurt myself. That would be silly. But I'm definitely going to give it a try. I've been typing, and writing is probably the worst part because I'm not left-handed. But I do write. Okay, it's kind of messy. But you can read it. You can read what it says. And I've got lots of help and lots of support, which is awesome. So, yeah. So if you have, I'm sure there's something that I haven't touched base on, but getting dressed and all that, it hasn't been an issue. Because like I said, I knew the surgery was coming and I was paying attention to everything they were telling me to do. I was actually looking at other videos for people to give me any kind of hindsight into the healing process, even though I am different from everyone else. Like I said, so this is day 6. Day 6 since surgery. And I'm only taking 2 pills a day. Once for therapy, once at night. That's it. I don't need any more. So, and that's how I've always been when it comes to surgeries. Just don't need to take it, so I just don't. That's all. It's there for me if I need it, yes. But I don't use it unless absolutely necessary. I don't wait till I'm in so much pain. But if I know I'm having therapy, I'm going to take it so that by the time I see my therapist, I know that my range of motion is going to be better. because you don't want to do anything. If you're in pain, you're going to want to pull back. So definitely, definitely take that pain medicine, especially if it's going to help you. And I've been doing all my exercises every single day since I got home. So, and I know that helps too, because I want my range of motion to be good. I want this to be a good healing. Man, you guys just don't know. Those things are itching me like crazy right now. They're just, it's definitely time to change my ice pack. It's getting warm. I don't want a warm ice pack. So that's it. That's all I can remember right now. I'm sure I've got all kinds of stuff in my head that I could be telling you that I probably forgot. So if you guys have any questions at all about what I've talked about my shoulder, please give me or make a comment below, and I'll try my best to answer them as soon as possible. Either in an email, you can email me, happytohook@gmail.com. But yeah, you don't need to scold me, because I am definitely going to take care of myself. Crocheting, if I don't get to crochet until February when I go back to work, so be it. My most important concern right now is healing and getting my range of motion back to where it was before this silly tear. So no worries, guys. I'm going to take care of me. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. No, I think that's it. Coco's looking at me like she's got to go out, but she really doesn't want to go outside. There's a lot of snow out there. She's only like an 8-pound dog, so she's like, I don't think she's going to want to go outside. Anyway, I hope you guys are staying safe. I don't know when I'll have another video made, but the next one might just be about my shoulder. I won't have any crocheting or anything unless there's something in the P.O. box. So if there is something in my P.O. box, I will definitely, at that time, once they bring it to me, I'll have them open everything up, and then I'll show you all the goodies that are in there, because I am expecting a box. So once I get that, I will upload it on here and show you guys what I've been working on. Anyway, I hope this was helpful for anybody who, wanted to know. It sounds kind of boring, but that's just what I've been doing. I think I'm doing really great. Like I said, we're in day 6, and there's just as long as I just keep it in this sling and keep icing it, I'm good to go. So it's uncomfortable. That's probably the most I don't know, that's coming out wrong. But that's the one thing that I can tell you. It is very uncomfortable to wear this sling. But it is necessary, and it's going to stay right here on my body until the doctor says I can take it off for good. So, but just letting you guys know I'm doing great. Thank you all for the well wishes and all the prayers. I really, really appreciate it. You guys don't know how much that means to me that you are praying for me. If anybody would like for me to pray for you, please send me an email, because I have done that as well. I have gotten the couple of emails, and I have responded back to you guys, and I am praying for you. And I'm not saying your name unless you want me to. So unless you say, yeah, go ahead, I won't do that. So I am praying for you. I did get those emails, and thank you for praying for me. I appreciate it. You guys stay safe and warm and healthy. And I'll see you when I see you. Bye. Happy hooking.